So what is going on, guys? It's Brandon here,
And it's Jamie here.
and today we're going to be bringing you an interesting concept that we've been cooking up. And this sounds absolutely insane, but Wiggler, yes, Wiggler has solved the booster course pass.
Yes, so as many people will know, in the latest trailer for Mario Kart, it revealed Wave 5, which came in the latest Nintendo Direct. It revealed one track being Squeaky Keen Sprint, and it also revealed three characters. Kamek is finally making her debut, Petey's coming back from Double Dash, but then there's Wiggler. Now, Wiggler is very interesting for the fact that Wiggler wasn't in Tour.
Wiggler is completely absent from tour. And that's interesting because we thought that just because they weren't in tour, then they were completely written off from coming back. And because of that, now we know that Wiggler is in the Booster Course Pass. We know that it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that they're not in tour. Any track is on the table now. So this includes previously unthought of characters like Paratrooper and Honey Queen and Rob, right?
More on that later.
This sort of creates an interesting thing for the wave itself. Not only have we been able to discover the remaining characters of the Booster Course Pass, but we have been able to discover the remaining tracks.
Yeah.
So either Mushroom Bridge or Squeaky Clean Sprint, this would be Wiggler's debut track. This would be the track that Wiggler sits alongside. Would
Yes.
you like to tell us why, Jamie?
Yes, so many people might remember back to Mario Kart DS. Now, Mario Kart DS had a lovely little mode called Mission Mode. And in Mission Mode, you could play various challenges and fight bosses. Now, one of the boss stages was Mushroom Bridge, in where the character would have to race against a giant Wiggler. Considering that Mushroom Bridge is one of the rumour tracks to come back, and we think it is quite likely, because every character will come back alongside a track. So Birdo came back with Yoshi's Island. Kamek will come back with SNES Bowser Castle 3. Peter Piranha will come back with Piranha Plant Cove. What will Wiggler come back with? We think Mushroom Bridge.
Although some others also believe Squeaky Clean Sprint, but that's literally only because he was announced alongside him, which is kind of wonky. And it's also related to a tour prediction, but again, more on that later.
Assuming that would mean Mushroom Bridge would be coming in Wave 5. And that would push Daisy Cruiser back to Wave 6.
So if we have Daisy Cruiser in Wave 6, that means that this rumoured DK course cannot be Daisy related, because that would clash with Daisy Cruiser. And because of another track that we predicted in Wave 6 being DK Mountain, this means that it also cannot be a Donkey Kong course. Now, a lot of people are steadfast in the Mob DK course being a Donkey Kong track, but I honestly believe it will be something desert related. I reckon it will be Desert Kingdom, like Sand Kingdom from Mario Odyssey.
And there is also one other thing to say, it's that if Mushroom Bridge is in Wave 5, unfortunately that means the Wii track coming back will not be Moonview Highway, as they're just too similar, which means that track will be Cooper Cape.
Yep, it forces Cooper Cape into Wave 5.
It also means we can safely predict the characters. Now, what's useful to know about Wiggler is that he comes from 7. Now, Kamek comes from Tour, and then Birdo and Peony Piranha both come from Double Dash, which is probably to make up for the lack of Double Dash tracks so far. Now, DK Jr. will not come back. There is no character to pull from N64 or Super Circuit because they're all in the game. DK Jr. is dead. So that means there's only 2 games now which characters can be pulled from, which is DS and Wii.
First of all, let's tackle DS. Now, a lot of people will remember back to Base 8's DLC, and how it added a lot of non-Mario characters to the game. A decision that was quite controversial at the time, but people seem to be quite happy with nowadays. You remember how we mentioned that Rob is a Mario Kart character that isn't in Tour? Well, he's also not a Mario character, so he would fit in that last slot.
And he's also the only DS character who hasn't come back. Conveniently, there's only one Wii character that can come back as well. Funky Kong, a fan favourite who'd come alongside either DK Mountain or Wii Rainbow Road. We can accurately predict that the last 2 characters will be Rob and Funky Kong.
That is absolutely insane. It sounds like an absolutely crazy concept, but Wiggler just solved the booster course pass. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Leave a comment down below telling us what you think of our absolutely outlandish theory. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video,
Yeah.
and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.
See you guys.